Brands are a manufacturer's most valuable and enduring assets. Residing in consumers' minds, their images shape our response to the marketing activities. They need to be built, nurtured and sustained through skillful marketing and innovation, so that desirable products are made available where consumers want to purchase, at prices they are prepared to pay. These goals are achieved through the ongoing sequence of brand management processes outlined here. Business analysis forms the foundation for developing sound marketing strategies, identifying key imperatives and prioritizing initiatives. Marketing strategy involves segmenting the market, choosing which segments to target, differentiating the product to appeal to the segments, and positioning brands distinctly in the minds of target consumers. A well-devised strategy drives all elements of the marketing mix into a coordinated program designed to differentiate the offering. The mix constitutes product composition, pricing, advertisement, distribution, and promotion. Marketers execute their strategies by acting on their marketing mix decisions, relying heavily on retailers to support in-store implementation. Referred to as trade marketing, collaborating with retailers helps build marketplace equity, ensure regular supplies of the right products at the right selling prices to satisfy consumer needs, and improve the overall performance of the category. Consumers are categorized into segments as shown here. The chart depicts the 4 Hygenia category segments: price, family, beauty, hedonist, and their share of market. The relative importance of each product attribute varies across segments. The price-conscious consumers are primarily seeking low prices and value for money. Family segment consumers seek health benefits, and they are price-conscious too. Beauty segment comprises of beauty benefit seekers, while the hedonists seek pleasure through the experience of quality, sensual products that enhance beauty and well-being. Once you have decided which segment to target, you need to emphasize the product attributes that are most important to that segment in your advertising. Brand image is the consumer's perception of the brand. A brand's image rating on an attribute represents the proportion of consumers who associate the brand with that attribute. In this example, 17.7% of respondents associate the brand with the attribute value for money. These respondents either agree or strongly agree with the statement brand is good value for money. Image profiling is a technique that transforms image rating data to reveal the relative strengths and weaknesses of brands. As shown here, it provides for a visual, easy-to-comprehend depiction of the brand's personality. Positioning is the act of locating a brand in consumers' minds. It serves to differentiate the brand so that it is perceived as distinct and desirable to its target consumers. In this example, based on real data, one may deduce that relative to competing brands, Pantene is perceived as a brand that is healthy for scalp and makes hair shiny and lustrous. Organics, on the other hand, strengthens hair and nourishes roots, and Vidal Sassoon is the hair expert. The 3 brands are distinctly positioned to target different consumer segments. Products are composed of a number of ingredients in varying proportions. Hygenia products, for instance, are composed of cleanser, moisturizer, perfume, vitamins, medicinal or therapeutic agents, and conditioner. Marketers seek to refine products, modifying their composition so that they become more desirable to their target consumers. In Destiny, manufacturers and retailers have the option to adjust the composition of the ingredients by as much as plus 10% every quarter for both their existing brands as well as formulations currently under development. If, for instance, the composition of an ingredient in a product is 20%, the composition can be increased up to a maximum of 22% or reduced up to a minimum of 18% for that period. In theory, the desirability or intrinsic value of a product is assessed by a latent variable called utility, which is the sum of the part worth of all the attributes that comprise the offering, including product ingredients and price. For product ingredients like Nectar, for instance, in the ambrosia category, the part worth increases with composition up to an optimum level or bliss point. Should the composition be increased any further, the part worth will decline. For the average consumer in the ambrosia connoisseur segment, as composition of Nectar increases from 0 to 55%, the part worth rises to a maximum level of 45. If the Nectar composition is increased any further, the part worth declines. For the average connoisseur segment consumer, should the Nectar composition increase beyond 55%, the product becomes less desirable. Perhaps it is too sweet, or perhaps it is perceived as too unhealthy. Here's a list of decisions that manufacturers need to take for each half-yearly decision cycle in Destiny. Besides determining the marketing mix and production, manufacturers need to collaborate with retailers on the in-store execution. From Decision 3 onwards, the trade partners negotiate on quantity discount and trade support for promotions, including displays, price offs, and co-op advertising. Decisions on product development, positioning, advertising, and price that essentially constitute the marketing mix are recorded in this brand management form. The form also requires manufacturers to state their production quantities and plan for expansions in production capacities. To effectively manage their portfolio, manufacturer organizations should be structured as brand management teams across categories. Additionally, to manage relationships with their retailers, they also need to assemble trade marketing teams. So, the team structure will tend to be matrix, each member having dual responsibilities of managing product categories and managing partner relationships.